Welcome to another episode of I Am Nano.
Putting the I in I Am Nano. I am your host, Irfani.
And I am your other host, Monica.
And today we're going to be talking about camels.
Yep, as in the animal. Yep.
Oh, Monica. What kind of an update is this?
Well, good question, Irfani.
Oh my goodness.
But advances in nanotechnology can be inspired by many different things. And this study in particular was motivated by the need for a moisture detector.
Okay, I see. And what better natural moisture detector? That's a camel's nose?
Yes, exactly. You are right. And that's because camels are adept at finding something to drink in places with very, very little water. And their noses just happen to be amazing moisture detectors.
I see. Okay. So in this lit update published in 2022 in ACS Nano, researchers have created a humidity sensor inspired the ultimate humidity detector, a camel's nose, basically adapting the structure and properties of what already exists in nature.
Yes, it's amazing. This is a camel nose inspired intelligent neuromorphic humidity sensor. It was shown to have a high sensitivity and a fast response rate with a high durability in different temperature conditions as well. Specifically, this is a porous zwitterionic capacitive humidity sensor.
Wow, that's great stuff. I mean, we've discussed neuromorphic technology before in a previous lit update, so it is nice, to see it being used in this type of sensor. Now, just to recap, neuromorphic means brain-like, so mimicking the brain, and zwitterions are molecules with the same number of negative and positive charges, like amino acids that have a plus charge on the amine nitrogen group and a negative charge on the oxygen.
Right. And the researchers put these components together in order to mimic the spongy nasal bone of camels, since it provides a large surface area for water and heat to interchange. On top of that, a camel's nose is covered in mucus, which functions actually as a hygroscopic agent.
So hygroscopic means that something will absorb on the water on the surface, kind of like those packs of silica that we find in our food and shoe boxes when they're new.
Yeah.
But like the mucus in the camel's nose acts like this, so it can concentrate the moisture on the bone surface and then enhance the response speed and sensitivity of the animal.
So basically, first the researchers used a porous network made of a polymer, so a PMMA blend in this case, to mimic the structure of the spongy nasal bone of the camel because it offers a large surface area and promotes the exchange of ions between the atmosphere in the device. And then these Twitter ions are placed to copy the behavior of the mucus and detect humidity variations.
Wow, that's really cool. So the zwitterions are also chemically and environmentally stable, so that probably enhance the stability of the overall sensor, right? That's really interesting.
Yes, I agree. Very interesting. And even more impressive were the results in that this sensor has the highest response speed among reported capacitive humidity sensors, and it actually shows the real-time monitoring humidity levels of a hot industrial exhaust. So let's break down why that's important.
So first off, this means that this technology is not just useful if you ever find yourself stuck in the desert. So you can not only use the device to locate water in arid environments, but also for identifying leaks in industrial buildings. But previous moisture sensors can either be very durable with low sensitivity or have a high sensitivity that is interfered easily with, just sunlight. So you can imagine maybe being in a desert and trying to find water, but then the sensor doesn't work because it's too sunny. I mean, you're in a desert. That's not very helpful.
No, definitely not very helpful at all.
No.
And therefore, we need intelligent moisture detectors that can find very low levels of airborne water molecules. These sensors were also shown to have tunable memories, like learning and forgetting, because the water and Zwitter ions interacted so well and had a very good paired pulse facilitation, PPF.
PPF is a very important term used in neuromorphic devices, and it basically indicates that the neural behavior is being mimicked very well. And so the sensor's electrical response to moisture can be tuned or adjusted, much like the signals sent out by human neurons, potentially allowing it to learn via artificial intelligence. Wow, that's so cool.
Yes, it is very wow, very awesome work. And it is really nice how the response rate of the sensor was correlated with its sensitivity. And in the paper, there's this really nice plot comparing the data to previous work. And this camel-like sensor has more than double the response rate of other references and previous works. And another neat experiment conducted here was comparing the humidity of a fresh, a stale leaf, and a dead leaf in a plot. And you can really see the difference in moisture or moistness from a fresh green leaf versus something already going bad.
Moisture, moist. I could really see I could really see that being adapted for fruit then, right? Yeah, because I mean, it's always good to know and monitor when things are about to spoil, like my spinach that basically just spoiled on me yesterday. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, seeing these kinds of difference in something fresh, a fresh leafy green versus something spoiling, you see the difference in the
Before it
moisture.
gets
And
all
so there you go,
gross.
your sensor is working.
Yes.
Yeah, really good application for that. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this research will go.
Yeah, and it's kind of amazing and awesome kind of think that it was all inspired by those camel noses out of all things.
Yeah, the camel as a muse for science.
Yeah, that's really, like, I wouldn't have thought of that. That's really cool. All right, that is all the Nano for today. Take care.
And stay curious.